What's going on, world? It's your man Pat Seasallauto LLC, mobile mechanic and roadside services. Sitting on at the shop right now, man. I got it cleaned up, got a mess like always, but you know, I guess that's nothing new. Working on a buddy's 1979 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. This thing is freaking clean, man. I just ended up changing the let me get that tag covered. I just ended up changing the wheel bearings, and now I got a stuck brake caliper. So I'm waiting for the parts store to bring that right now. But besides that, I wanted to make this a continuance. It's been about 3 days that we put the Blue Devil inside of the Chrysler, and I just want to give y'all an update. Did it work or did it not? And yeah, I'm not even gonna skip to an intro because it's 3 days later. I just want y'all to know exactly what happened. Stay tuned. Trying not to keep my head over there, but basically what I'm looking for at this point, we got the Blue Devil in. Well, first off, we followed all the instructions to the T. We drained out all the antifreeze. I flushed the system with water. It is completely clear of any contaminants that I can tell. I filled it back up with water and filled it with Blue Devil. I bled the system to verify that there was no air in there, plus the water's gonna let it steam on out anyway. So what is the verdict? Well, we still have a hard start. As of right now, what I'm waiting to see is if this still blows back. So I'm actually gonna fill this with more water because I don't see any in here, and we'll see what happens from there. All right, so we just went and hit up the spigot, and she's been idling probably about a good 5 minutes right now. As a matter of fact, it's like 1/8 of a tank. If I had to look at it, it's 1/8 of a tank, half of 1/8 of a tank, if that makes sense. So you got 1/8, and then you got half, and then you got 3/4, and then you got full. So it's in between the 1/8 of the, it's in between the half of the 1/8. That's what it was. All right, bro. Of course she's thirsty. I didn't think it actually took that much coolant. Now, I've had different techs tell me different things. Some say you have to flush the system back out once it's done. Some say you gotta run it a few days. I have not flushed the system out as of yet. And this is actually my first time putting coolant or water back inside of here right now. Granted, you're supposed to use distilled water, I know, because it has minerals in it that help those deposits. That should not affect this particular application because that's more of a long-term problem. to combat rust inside of the cooling system. So I'm gonna get some more water. All right, as you can see, what I'm looking for is to see how much blows back out. If there's still carbon emissions getting put inside of the cooling system, then it's gonna continuously bubble once it hits that operating temperature. So right now we're just gonna post up, see what it do. I've been recording at this point approximately 2 minutes and 40 seconds. It's probably been running about 3 minutes off camera. I want to let the air out, so that's no problem. We're looking for the continuous hardcore steaming and bubbling out. So we're officially at half of a tank right now. Half of a tank. Let me just show you the temperature. On the right side is music, so we're just gonna go ahead and cut that on off. So you can see we're right under half. I don't even think the cooling fans will come up. I think they come on about 260 to 280. You can hear it's gurgling pretty crazy back up. Matter of fact, this isn't even antifreeze. The color that you see there is actually the Blue Devil. So I think once it surges back down, go ahead and close you. Most of that air should be out of the system by now. And as you can probably see, this it's still bubbling in there pretty hard. So we'll go ahead once this thing does its thing for a while and come back. I'm gonna just let it run. I'll come back and check on it and see if it has overheated or if it's continuously blowing out now that it has cooling in the system. Like I say, that color that you see is actually the Blue Devil that's in the system. So it should be, it's been about 3 days now, 2-3 days. It should be thoroughly through here. I have not had to add any extra water. It does still have a hard time starting. And what we can do is a carbon test, a block test, to see if there's actually carbon emissions still getting in there. And that will conclude whether or not Blue Devil works through all the other specifications. This has been a long drawn out video. I might make it into 2 parts, but probably not. I got that fast forward internet magic that I can use. So yeah, we're gonna just sit here and watch it, let it do its thing. I'll check back in with y'all in a few minutes. I was getting ready to get back on this thing and I started hearing this sound. It's definitely pressure in here. So you know what I think this means? I think it's safe to say, oh, look at all that smoke. Can you see that on camera? All right, vehicle is off. I think it is safe to say that Blue Devil does not work. Blue Devil, I want my damn money back, man. Look at this. I followed every instruction to the T. And obviously there's still exhaust gases still inside of here. So even running it for days, clearing it out, running it with water. Running it as straight of a mix as possible to have the highest level of concentration of Blue Devil inside of it. Does it work? Ladies and gentlemen, and this is not my first time trying it. This is my first time documenting it like this, because I was gonna buy another brand and everybody, you know, was like, bro, no, use the Blue Devil. Does Blue Devil work? I'm gonna have to say an affirmative no. And even after days of testing and trying and going back and forth, I'm gonna call the company today and I'm gonna let them know y'all product is trash. And maybe it works for another application. Maybe it works for, you know, two stroke or two cycle something. I don't know, but this is the second vehicle that I've tried to run Blue Devil on, trying it different ways, and I've yet to get it to work. Let me know y'all thoughts down below. Has it worked for you? Do you have another product? Does bars leak work? They got another one called nuclear or something like that. Does it work? What has worked? Has anything worked? Or do you just need to replace the damn head gasket? Let me know down in the comments below. Visit your homie at Seasallauto.com. We'll be discussing cars and business, towing, and you know, everything automotive. And follow me on IG at Seasallauto. Thank y'all for watching, man. Until next time, be pro mundo beneficio siempre. Peace.